I'm from 17, and today I'm gonna be depotting some of the succulents I got and showing you how you guys could all put them together into a pot, make them look nice, and decorate them. I apologize for the wind. This is probably gonna be a voiceover, but just doing this just in case. So some of the supplies you might need in order to do this are, first of all, succulents. The succulents I got were a gift from my Amazon wish list. Someone got them for me, and they just look something like this. As you can see, one fell out. But they're very cheap. I think this was only around $2 for a pack of 4, and you can get them at places like IKEA or any kind of plant store. They're cheap, they're low maintenance, and in this drought it would be good to utilize these plants instead of something that requires water. Hey everyone, I'm gonna start doing a voiceover for this video because the wind was just too crazy and then I just didn't sound very coherent with what I was talking about because I was nervous. I don't know why, it was just me in my backyard. But yeah, I'm gonna try to make sure that I can give some idea of what I'm doing. This isn't as formal as I wanted it to be, but yeah, I'm just showing off my supplies. Those are shells and rocks, planting tools that I found in my backyard. That is me unboxing. Yeah, so each succulent comes in a box, inside a box, and it also comes, you'll see it soon, a heater. That's the heater. So it usually lasts for as long as the shipping lasts, and because this was shipped domestically, it was only like 3 or 2 days. I'm taking them out. The good thing about succulents is that they work well here in California because it's always quite warm. There's always the same level of humidity generally, and it's dry. And succulents work well because they don't require water as often as, I don't know, a nice house plant would. As much as I would like to use a house plant, I can't because water, drought, That's just me taking out soil from a container and putting it in something else, but then I'm going to put the soil out again and put it in something else. It's a lot of back and forth because I was not very prepared, if I'm going to be honest. That's a mason jar. That's one of the options you can use to plant a succulent in. It's nice actually because it's clear, and I know a lot of people use glass cylinder-y looking thingies to hang them up, or just to place them in with sand. I wish I had that, but I don't. But a mason jar is a good option. It looks nice. You can stack things and make it like a little terrarium kind of thing. It's me fixing my hair and posing. Haha. Very funny. I know. That's me with a shell. I put my stones and my shells in there, but now I'm putting them in this box so I can look at later because I was planning on using that shell to plant it. I thought it would look the best, but then it ended up not working, as I soon found out, because when you place soil in there, it's too low. And the succulents I got were planted a little bit higher, the roots are a little bit longer, so putting them in would just not work because I didn't want to break up the roots and just make it messier than it should be, especially since this was supposed to be quick. So that's me packing soil in there, thinking that that's enough, taking out a succulent from one of the planters and seeing, as you can see, it's too high. It looks weird. I just get rid of it. So, thumbs up. Me knocking over plants again, blocking the camera. That's me taking out a pre-potted plant that I've had for a few months and thinking about just decorating it with the succulents I have because the space on it was very bare. So, that's what I ended up doing. I've taken out some other options, but I've already mentioned that, and that is a spray bottle. That helps to keep it moist when you're planting it, because the soil can probably already be very dry, so that's what I do. I moisten it up. Moisten it up? using a tool to break up the soil so it can sit comfortably on there and can be patted in with soil just so, you know, it looks like it was already there. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking it out, placing it in the spot you want it to, and try not to put it where the roots were already growing. You don't want to break that up, just, you know, for obvious reasons. It's a plant, it's a living thing, so you don't want it to disrupt something that was already, you know, on its way doing its thing. So you pat it in, and it's me just tweaking things. I took out like an old piece of succulent that was already dead. It was like a fungi looking kind of thing. It was old, it was dead. This is me planting the second one. Just placing it in there. Yeah. I got into planting because my mom liked to plant. She likes to do indoor plants, and I don't know, it looks nice, and it's nice. It's a good form of stress relief for me, just to look at plants and take care of them and think about that for a while instead of other things that might stress me out. So yeah, I recommend you getting someone to plant if it seems like they would like something like that. They don't mind like taking care of it. It's like getting someone a fish or a dog if you're really, you know, serious into it. I think that's the third or the fourth one. So I'm just placing it in a desired spot. Mixing succulents is a good idea. I think they look well together when they're varied in shape, color, you know, form. I don't like it when succulents all look the same and they're all lined up together. So I think it looks more cohesive if you have that mix into there. It looks more natural. It looks cooler, you know, I think. That's me taking out the box and putting some shells out. Those shells are also from the Philippines. You just pick them up when you're at the beach and they look nice. I have an assortment of like small ones and a piece of coral that I never put in. Yeah. So that's just me decorating. And here's the final product.
And that's the final product. Yay. Thank you for watching. I think you should subscribe. I hope this was interesting and at the least bit informative. So yeah, thank you. You should comment down below and tell me if you would ever get a plant, this inspired you to get a plant, or any suggestions you would have about our next video. Thank you.